Here's a little guide, a PDF, showing you the process I'm going to be explaining in the next video, the into the wild process of adding negative keywords. And so as I go through the next video, you'll see that I'm following this chart. There's a query download, search query download, then an Excel sort, and then a copy to Word, turn off spell check, and then a find and replace, kind of scrubbing the data, and then you open up a program called copy and paste, and then you add to your negative keyword list, and then you make notes with dates. And so you're going to be seeing this process in the next video, and then I'll come back and show you this again, so you can see the process, and also you can download this PDF and use it as a reference. Here's how to add negative keywords the ITW way. This is where it gets fun and exclusive, and this is where you show your talent. All right, we don't we've seen how they can get kind of cumbersome. If you've got a lot of negative keywords, you need to add all at one time. So what we're going to do here is we're going to go back into the home reserve account that we've been using as an example. Go into the Love Seats ad group. Here's all the search terms people have been searching on over the last 30 days. And I want to go through this entire list now and make negative additions. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to download this report as Excel. I'm going to download that. And you don't see it in my screen here, but because I'm just recording a small portion of it, but this is downloaded now onto my desktop. And I'm going to open that, and here it is. So this is all of these search terms here brought into an Excel spreadsheet. Now the first thing I'm going to do is obviously anything that's converting I don't want in here, because I'm about to make negative keywords. And so I'm going to just take out anything that's converting out of here. So the first thing that I do is I'm just going to turn this into a table. Just click anywhere in there and then insert table, and my table has headers. I want to do that, and it's defining the range of the table. The default is fine there. Just click OK. So that turns it into a table for me. And now I'm going to come up here at the conversion row, and I'm going to sort by descending. And so I do see that I've got some conversions in here. My actual search term is right here. Oops, let me expand this column here a little bit. Yeah, this is the actual search term. I'm not even really worried about looking at those right now. I just want to get rid of all of these here that have conversions. And so I'm going to go in there, and I'm going to go up to my Excel commands and say delete those. And so now I've got a clean list. All of these search terms, none of them have been. I'm going to select this entire row, and I'm going to command copy, and so that's going to copy all of these here. So now then what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in Word. There's my Word document, and watch this. I'm going to paste special. I want to paste everything as unformatted text. And so I'm going to bring in that entire list over here. So these were all those search query terms. Just clean it up here a little bit. And now what I'm going to do, in order to get rid of to make it a little easier to sort through, I'm going to get rid of all of like the love seat and love seats related terms, so that it's a little easier to go through. So again, this is off the screen, but I'm going to come up here to my word controls, and there's one here called find and replace. Okay, brought that up here, and I'm going to search for the term love seats. I'm going to replace it with nothing, replace all, and now just the term love seat. Replace with nothing, replace all. And you can see how, as I've done that, all of the love and maybe all of the love seats and love seats are out of there now. So now I've just got words I can sort through. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to, you might want to turn off in your word preferences, you might want to turn off the spell check. And that sometimes makes it a little bit faster. And now I'm going to Command A, select everything, and now I'm going to sort it. And go up to the top level menus again. It's under Table, Sort, and then I'm going to sort paragraphs by descending. Okay, so now I've got everything grouped. Actually, I think I'm going to sort that by ascending. Okay, so now I've got everything, and the reason I sort it together is because I want to get words that group together. People might use the phrase at different times in a phrase that they search, and I want to see if there's repeating words that I might want to consider using as negatives. So now I've got this list here that is sorted alphabetically, and it's got all of the keywords I actually want to use to trigger out of there. And now I can go through here. But now I'm going to do a little bit of magic here. I'm going to open up a program called Copy and Paste. Now this is a alternative clipboard program. I'm going to bring that in here. Now watch what happens. Let's say I'm going through this list here, and maybe I want to use ascent as a negative keyword. All I do is highlight it and Command Copy. And when I do that, see over here they pop up. This is a clipboard that keeps all of your copied phrases in order, and it holds hundreds of them in here. So now I'm just going to go through. I can easily see words I don't want. Maybe here these are branded terms that I know don't convert well. A lot of this is kind of experience-based. I kind of know the things that convert and don't convert. Again, branded terms just don't do well. And I'd be going through here. We don't sell any camouflage type stuff. We don't sell any camper-related stuff. So I'm using my experience and understanding the client, understanding AdWords. I'm just going to go through here. But you can see that, how much easier that is than going in the conventional method and cleaning up each category, because I can just kind of scroll through here and add them, and you can see they're being added over here. It's really kind of a fun way. So I'm going to go to the end of this thing now, the end of my list, and I'm going to say, because I'm going to save this, these are the negative additions. I'm clean that up for the spelling literate out there. And then put today's date. And now watch this little bit of magic. Now I'm just going to select all of these. It's just a shift, hold the shift key down and select, and now they're all, and then hit enter. All the ones that are negative are in a nice list there, and now I just copy them. Watch this. I'm going to go back to AdWords now, and now I have all of my love seat related in a list. So campaign negative keywords for use in all love seats campaigns. Pop that open. Add. Whammo. There they are. Save. And I'm not going to do that because I don't want to add these, and there I've made those negative additions. And then going back to the campaigns and that love seat, now those negatives would be in there. Oh, isn't that beautiful? Now the next thing you want to do is make sure that you track that. I'm just going to move this out here so we don't get it. You need to, here's this adding negative keyword tracking list. This is for the home reserve account, and like here's love seats, and now these check marks are the date and the search query range upon which I add the negatives. And then sometimes I add the comments, and I actually show the negatives in there too. But this is a way that I can track when I've went through the account, when I've added them, notes and things. So curating your additions of your negative keywords is important as well. But wow, fun stuff. So you can see how we followed this process in the video that you've just seen with the query download, the Excel sort, the copy to Word, the find and replace, opening the copy and paste program, the additions to the negative list, and then how we curate the data, make notes with dates, and that's the Into the Wild process for adding negative keywords.